Welcome. Today is day 10. I just want to quickly say thank you for taking the time to watch some of my videos, or better yet, all of my videos, as I talk a bit about my journey of going through estrangement, healing, and resilience. Yesterday, I talked a bit about boundaries, but one thing I failed to mention is that it may take you a bit of time for you to implement your boundaries in the way that you would like for other people to receive them. So please give yourself some grace if you feel like you are reverting a little bit back into your old habits as you are trying to implement new boundaries. Today, I want to talk a little bit on generational patterns and how it can impact us. It is so common for us to feel like we are the problem when we go low or no contact with someone. However, a big part of our issue is the fact that we are dealing with some generational patterns. And so I'm going to talk about some that have impacted me personally. Now, my father grew up in a West African country that was colonized by England in the late 40s and 50s, and even actually on to 1965. The reason why I bring this up is because he was raised in a household where kids were meant to be seen but not heard, and you were really meant to respect your elders. Also, he was raised in a household where polygamy was legal. So he had his father, his biological mother, and two other mothers. I bring this up because he was raised in an environment where his voice was silenced. And as a result, when he tried to parent me, he was using that information. Now, me giving him grace doesn't mean that I have to accept the situation for what it is. I am choosing with my conscious mind to not be in those patterns. But I do recognize that how he was raised and how his parents were raised is a big part of why I ended up having this dysfunction with him. And I am choosing to not raise my own daughter in this way. I am choosing to break this generational curse. And so I want you to know that, whatever generational patterns that are occurring in your own family, we do not have to keep them going. We can decide that it ends with us. And it's not going to be easy and it's going to be isolating at times. But me deciding to be more vulnerable with my daughter and hearing out any and everything that she has to say is really important to me. So I want you to think about, what curses do you want to break for yourself? And I also want you to know that now that we've gone through these 10 days, I'm going to enter more or talk more about how I became resilient during my time of estrangement from my father, and talk more about the type of tools that I used. So please stay tuned and I will see you tomorrow.